Alright guys, this is part B of video number 4 for Kingdom Conquest. Just going to pick up where we left off. We were talking about range. Now range is very important to understand, and I'm going to get some high-tech stuff over here to explain it. Here's my high-tech paper. When you fight, if you fight 3-on-3, you have your leader, rear, front. And you'd fight against, assuming the other guy had the same, 3 units, front, rear, leader. Now, let's say that you put that monster that I just showed you with a range of 2 right here. Doing a normal attack, that monster can hit anything within 2 range. 2 range is added like this. 1, 2. So that front monster can hit the enemy front and the enemy rear. It cannot hit the enemy leader because that would require 3 range. So basically, if you were to write this out, from this position, 1, 2, 3. It can't hit this because that's range 3. Now let's say we move this back. So we have leader, rear, front versus front, rear, leader. Let's say we put that 2 range monster back here. From this guy's perspective, here is the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in order for the leader now, for that monster we were looking at with a range of 2, alright, to hit the front, the enemy front, it would need a range of 3. To hit the enemy rear, it would need a range of 4, and then finally a range of 5 to hit the leader. Let's say we're just doing 2-on-2 though. Leader, rear versus leader, rear. If you put that monster right here, 1, 2, 3, he can hit the enemy leader. Or I'm sorry, the enemy front. But he cannot hit the enemy leader because that would require a range of 3. There are skills which can increase your range, but for just for this video, we're just going to assume that we're just talking about the range down here. Alright, then we have stamina. I guess we'll go back to our paper again. Stamina does 2 things for you. Stamina is what you use when you go and you attack somebody. It costs stamina. If you work too hard, you run out of stamina, you get tired, and you have to rest. Makes sense, right? The maximum stamina is 600. The minimum is 0. When you dispatch, it costs 200 stamina. Dispatch once, you're going to be down to 400. Again, you're going to be down to 200, and again, you will be at 0. All right. You could dispatch at, let's say you dispatch at 575, costs you 200, you'll be down to 375, again 175, and then finally 0. You can, I guess, why does this matter? Does it really matter what you dispatch at? If you dispatch at 600 stamina, you get 100% of the experience points from the battle. If you dispatch at 400, you don't. I believe you get 75% or something along those lines. At 200, you get 0. I forget what the cutoff is. I believe 300 is somehow the cutoff for experience. I think below 300 you don't get any experience. 300 stamina is the magic number. The nutshell is, if you want to level up your monsters, then you want to be dispatching at 600. So just be patient, wait for it to get back to 600, and then dispatch. It will go down to 400, wait to go back up to 600. Now once your monster is maxed out, the maximum level, for sake of explanation in this video, will be 99. As you level your monster up, it might take, let's say, a level 1 monster, from 0 to 600, it might take 30 minutes. But a level 99 monster, to go from 0 to 600, might take 6 hours. Actually, I think it's probably 12 hours. So basically, as you increase in levels, the amount of time it takes to get to 600 from 0 is going to dramatically increase. So when you first start, you don't have to wait that long to increase your stamina. But once you get to 99, it's going to take a while. But when you're 99, you're not going to be leveling anymore. So it's fine to dispatch at a lower stamina because you're not looking to get experience points. The minimum stamina you could dispatch at is technically 0, but your skills will not fire right if you dispatch at 0, and also the amount of time it takes to get from point A to point B will increase tenfold. The minimum stamina you actually want to dispatch at is 100. If you dispatch at 100, you'll travel. I call it flying, but you'll fly or travel at your normal speed, and all your skills will work as they should. All right. But obviously you'll get 0 experience points. But it's only going to take you 100 stamina to do that, whereas, you know, obviously when you dispatch up here, it's costing you 200 stamina. So once you fully level up to level 99, go ahead and dispatch at 100, unless you're using your monster to train somebody else. Alright, so that is stamina. Let's get this thing back here and talk about the rest. I said I'd cover skills just briefly in this video. Every monster, except for Legendary, and we're not going to really talk about Legendary because it would just confuse y'all, has 3 slots. 1, 2, 3. 3 slots for skills. Every single monster always has a base skill. The skill that comes on it is called the base skill. You cannot remove that, you can't change it. All you can do is level it up if you want to. Every skill on a uncommon and a common monster, this is the level of the skill. This is the level of the monster, this is the level of the skill. Every skill on a super rare and a rare monster starts at level 3. Every skill, every base skill on a uncommon and a common monster starts at level 1. So right off the bat, for a super rare, this is a super rare because it's greenish blue, is going to start at level 3. Same thing for a rare. So you click on it, it opens up the description. Now this is a passive skill. You have passive skills and you have active skills. We can talk about that in the next video. And then down below, the base skill is always going to have this little thing down here called add skills. What you can do with this monster is you can sacrifice this monster. All right, this monster will vanish and go away into the ether if you sacrifice him, and you will have an opportunity to learn one of these skills down here. As you level this up, all right, the skills that you can teach will change. And they change. Level 1, they have a certain order, certain skills down here. Level 3 is the next order. Level 5 is the next order, and then finally level 7 unlocks the secret, quote-unquote hidden skill that you can, have an opportunity to teach. But we can talk about that in another video. So again, this is your monster, these are your attributes, this is your base skill, this is the skill level, and this is the monster level. Again, as you add skills on here, you'll add a skill on, it will have a level 1, you can then level this up. You add another skill on here, it will be level 1, you can level it up, and that is, in a nutshell, about monsters. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please watch the next ones. We'll talk about synthesis, enhancing learning and removing skills, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and use my invite code. Thanks.